Now to breaking news overnight. Houston police run for cover as suspects shoot at them from several directions on the south side. That's where we find our Michelle Choi, and she's live where all of this ended on Lydia Street. Michelle, were any of the officers hurt?
Xavier, fortunately, no, but investigators tell me what happened to these officers was very scary. They say they were shot at multiple times, and the weapons used by the bad guys, an AK-47 and pistols. Now, this all started when these two officers, their undercover cops, spotted two cars coming out from a park during after hours. Now, they followed them, called for backup, but the suspects took off. The officers briefly lost them, but when they got near Lydia Street and Spring Hill, where we are this morning, that's when police say the suspects shot at the officer's car several times from two different locations, forcing them to take cover. Now, police say the officers did not return fire. They later recovered a rifle and two pistols down the street, along with several other weapons inside the suspects' cars. Now, police later detained 3 men, but investigators didn't elaborate on how they were connected to the shooting or whether or not these 3 men would be arrested. They did tell me, however, they tracked down some good surveillance video from this convenience store behind me showing those suspects. Guys, back to you.
Michelle Choi, I'm just glad officers weren't hurt. All right, thank you.